Hey guys, Takamasak here. Welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies 2. Now, I wanted to take a look really briefly at the Big Wave Beach. Like I said the last episode or the episode before, I don't remember which one, but I wanted to make sure I could get all of the gem quests, or as many as I can get done. Look at this beautiful beach. It's got everything a growing plant needs: sun, sand, and lots of water. Caution, user Dave. My sensors indicate that there are zombies on your beach. And far too much water. It will overwhelm the plants. No problemo. We'll just lay down some lily pads. Then other plants can ride the waves. Or as the vernacular of this era goes, they can hang 10. Right on, Penny, right on. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, we got Conehead Madness this round. Okay. Fair enough. So, as you might have heard Dave mumble. Let me get some plants out here first. I'm just going to do... We'll just do pretty much... No, let me bring a Ghosty Goo with me. Everybody loves Ghosty Goo. What he was getting at, as you can see the lily pads up front there, I'm pretty sure it gives you them right away. But I can't plant, like this guy, say, in the water like that. But if you have a lily pad, you can place them wherever the hell you please. So that's how you do that. Nothing too complicated, but it is kind of the gimmick of the area. But you also noticed there's in the top center, right where the beach line is, it looks like there's a little algae or something there, but that is how far the water will come up. I don't know if it's going to play any role in this level, but on certain levels that arrow may be back farther, it may be up farther, but what can happen is the tides will shift, and you kind of have to, just be careful with that. And then, it's not super. I'm probably making it sound more difficult than it is, but it's really not. It's just lily pads and planting stuff on lily pads is really all it is. And for most levels, I find myself not even using the lily pads unless it's pushed, because it can be pushed all the way up against the back, like right in front of the mowers in some cases. So some levels absolutely do need it, but this is clearly not one of those levels. Hey, stop it. Punch, punch. Oh, there's two there. That's why he's getting devoured so quickly. But Punchy Cabbage was having issues. I do need to start using my plant foods more. It's making the levels take longer than they should. And you can't forget about that bitchin' music, bro. Yeah. Nice Conehead got a shell on his head. Because why not? He's got to be themed. Oh, and the Conehead is a starfish. I didn't notice that either. Pay attention to your surroundings. Can you guys get a little bit closer? And spit. Ah, poor Puffshroom barely dented the Conehead, or the bucket head. He tries his best. He's more there for fodder, but he gets something done. Look, he bent that cone a little bit. He's trying. Let's put that out there, and we will put a hainter. Blah! Super haint! Yeah! That'll learn you right quick, bro. Oh, now you're not gonna blow up. Well, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have bothered. Hoping you'd do way more damage. But no, we're gonna slow it down as much as possible. Yeah, uppercut. The head just goes flying into the water. I love it. See, as the game must, it has to give you the lily pads somewhat early. Which is fine. No. Stop it. Alright, let us... screw it. Let's just play with Big Wave Beach for a little while. Oh, here they're gonna... User Dave, data suggests that we should be where the tides. When the tide comes in, it'll be a wipeout for our plant friends. Indeed, but the tide line indicates how high the water will rise. Plan accordingly. The tide comes in, the tide goes out. Who can explain it? That would be science, User Dave. So yeah, just like I was explaining the last episode, Or the last level, not last episode. But, yeah, the tide will come in and out. This is not going to be any use whatsoever. Blah, blah. Just whatever. Give me stuff. Give me stuff. I don't care. Yeah, I don't need any lily pads. We have 3 columns to plant in. I'm not extremely worried about that whatsoever. See, a lot of the times it's generous and will actually give you some lily pads, but not always. They're not that expensive anyway. What were they, like 25 or something like that? So there's really no reason not to have them. And unfortunately, every zombie can swim, apparently. There's nothing you can do about... Actually, come to think of it, they can, God. They can swim in the, this beach, but they can't swim in the pirate seas, so... You can go ahead and explain that. Maybe the water's slightly deeper there or something. I don't know what they're trying for there. Painted! Oh, yes. Yeah, get him. No. You want to try again, buddy? There you go. There you go. You could do it. And explode the other one. Perfect. So I was only mentioning that because there's no way to fling them back, is what I was more getting at. Like we could in the pirate seas. You can't fling them back into deeper water and end up getting them murdered, with maybe the exception of the imps. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. It's something that came to mind for some reason. Not absolutely positive that's the case, but we have some Aki-Akis now. That is... can I actually sell these for... Oh. Oh, well. I didn't plant all of those, so I don't know why it's giving me sun back for some of them and not the others. Who knows? We need more Aki-Akis. Wish I had a brain flag. I would mount that sucker right in my living room. Don't. And poof! A gigantic turd. What the hell is an Aki? I keep forgetting to look up what an Aki actually is. A-K-E-E. No idea. And get Aki-Aki'd. And get even more Aki-Aki'd. They seem to be dropping a lot of gold. We're still missing one. Oh, 2. Frickin' Akis let me down. But eventually they will die. Eventually. There we go. It's nice to see some female zombies, too. Apparently that's a thing. Doesn't mean anything if we know the gender of the zombie, but... Well, it's nice that they're, included. Alright, let us push on. Well, what now? When fighting zombies from the deep, we need a plant with the appetite of a shark. I catch your drift, Penny. You're talking about Chomper. Indeed, his sharp teeth could turn the tide in battle. Hey, I have an idea, too. We could call this Chomper Week. If we must, User Dave. If we must. Shark Wave, Shark Week, Chomper Week. That's what I was going for. So Chompers, I think we've seen probably before. But they will eat a zombie whole and chew them for an exorbitant amount of time and eventually swallow them to eat something else. And... nommed. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Don't worry about that arm. Just give it a good chewins. Give it a good chewins there. Oh dear. So I guess try to have a... I'll just put a repeater and a regular Peter in every row. Whether or not that's the greatest of strategies, I don't know. It really doesn't matter. Again, you don't need to try all that hard in the earlier levels. See, these guys do have a range of 1 square, so he should be able to eat. You can have one cover the other, which helps out if you have billions of zombies. And one cool thing they can do, they can kind of vacuum. Yeah! Instant row clear. I forgot about that. Instant row clear out and a mildly humorous belch at the end of it. Oh my word. Still not on the last wave yet. Inhale! Delish. And oh, we got a petrified zombie corpse in the lane up there. That's fine. I'm sure that won't cause any issues. And get numbed. One of them got eaten. I say, excuse me. That guy's still just standing there. I'm not one to question the ways, but that's probably not the way the thing should be. I wonder if he can only... Oh, well, I didn't know that either. He can eat 3, and then his burp pushes back anything remaining. Okay. He's got a multitude of uses. Okay, what is going on up there? Oh, we have 2 stuck. I didn't notice we had 2 stuck. Well, this is exciting. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, that's good. That's the stuff. I really hope they fall at the end of this. Because that would be very unsavory. Were they to not. Yeah. So again, if you don't remember, the Chomper is a premium plant that we would need to purchase for a cool $5 if you are so into that. Not one of my favorite plants. I like plants that can continuously attack. Is it just going to be stuck? Oh, there we go. Okay, they're just going to vanish into the wind. Okay. Whatever the hell that was. I don't know if that was the Chompers glitching out the game or if that maybe was pea shooters hitting them at the same time. I don't know what that was, but fairly interesting, I suppose. Alright, what's next? Probably much, much more of the same. So let's get something that can actually shoot down there. I was hoping to put my celery stalker to use, but we haven't put him to much use yet. For reasons obvious. So, screw it. Punch cabbage, blah, blah. Here, let's get some, where the hell's the lily pad? There it is. Get a hainter. Good enough, whatever, let's go. Not a whole lot of thought still needs to be put in it. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Oh, God. Why didn't I notice the lily pads have eyes? For some reason, that's oddly terrifying. No thanks. Give them the old Jerry Seinfeld on that. No thanks. Let's see. Screw it. Just keep coming. I don't care if you get a little further in. Still no new zombos. Not yet. They will give us some stuff that is unsavory in this area when we play through it later, but for some reason it's got to do the slow incremental build-up every area. But actually, at least after today, we should be done with the initial... Oh, hi. The initial boring levels, if you want to call them that. I don't think they're really that boring, but they have to acclimate you to all the new environment issues and all that stuff. You can just throw you into it. I mean, I suppose they could. Gives that 5 chili pepper rating an actual reason for being there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I really went over that too much when we were out in the world select screen, but each area has like a set of peppers to determine allegedly how difficult the worlds are, but it just meh. I don't find one necessarily more difficult than the other. Really until you get to the severe levels. Oh god, this level seems to be taking ages. I don't know why. Low tide, and there happens to be impy imp galore. Get hainted, will you please? Severe hainting! Here, let's just, there's no way he's killing that thing, so. There we are. Rebuild them defenses. There you are. And one more fire pea shooter will just be Jim Dandy. A huge wave of zombies. Did you get unfrosted immediately? Why? You want a haunting, you say? Well, who am I to not give it to you? Kill it first? No. I was most certainly not killing it first. Oh, there's a big gaggle of stuff in the bottom, too. Of course there is. Hainted! Explode, Mr. Hainty. And poof! Alright, here's some punchy cabbage. Punch cabbage faster. There you go. Look at that! Oh, he is taking zeros of shit. Oh! Oh, God! Maybe I should be using him more. Well, he is level 5. Oh, goody. Let us get the, Big Wave Beach pinata. Banana Launcher, which is at the very end of this area. Tangle Kelp. May remember him from the first game, if you've played the first game. Does exactly the same thing in this game. Hello? Okay. Well, how are we doing on time? 17 minutes, eh? Oh, well, it's a gimmick level anyway. So, Tangle Kelp, again, works the same way he did the first game. He's an instant death, one-time use plant that can be planted in the water to really murder whatever you want. Now, he's not going to drop a Gargantor in the water, but I think he can in 2 hits, if I recall correctly. It may be, obviously, dependent on how many levels you have into him. But, meh. And I guess I might as well show off his plant food power, too. Because I think it... Oh, jeez. I only got 2, though? That's not really worth it. So it just makes him take a few additional zombies, but doesn't use him up? Is that what I'm getting at? Or is that what the game is getting at, I should say? It kind of seems like a waste, but I could be wrong. Maybe in a pinch. Here, let me try it now where there's more on the screen. Okay, I got 4 that time. That is considerably better. So I don't know how it determines how many it's going to grab. Looks like 4 is the maximum, though. Nom nom nom. Spitty spit. Back on off, bro. So let's grab you and grab you. Just give me something a little more effective on the left side there, other than the regular pea shooters. But get nommed. I don't know how it chooses, if it's just random or if it's picking something out of every lane. I don't know. Nom nom. Nom nom. Get devoured. Ah, they can come right up on the shoreline. Perfect! And you're not even going to give me that plan after all that. Oh well. So what is that next? Yeah, that's pretty much all we're going to do. I did not defeat any of those zombies. What are you on about? Okay, I'm very sure there weren't any peasant zombies in there. Because I'm pretty sure those guys are... Never mind, I'm not going to argue with the game. If you want to give me the free 10 gems, I am perfectly okay with that. So there is the Tango Kelp. And the only plants we are going to unlock initially there are just absolutely useless in all the other areas. But, like I said, I can actually... Why are you showing me this if I don't have anything to upgrade? Anything? Oh. I thought I saw a little thingy there for the upgrade. Nope, obviously not. So let's take a look again at my current Zen garden. I did use the tall nut because the... Oh, potato man. And primal pea shooter eventually. I used the tall nut because there was a pinata party quest that wanted me to use those, so... Not that I had a say in the matter, but I have decided what I'm going to do with the extra gems from here on out. I am going to buy the... Where is it? Oh, what was on sale? Or what was... Oh, magnifying glass. No thanks. I'm going to buy the 200 gem 13 Ancient Egypt pinatas, because that is what I grind for usually off-screen. But for some reason, that's the only one you can do that with. Like, I don't know... I mean, you only get one additional one for spending 200 gems compared to 100 gems, but I just thought that was kind of weird how you only get that. The reason I like to go to that one is just because I like to boost up the twin sunflower. So those plants, in my case, are going to be a little higher level. That's why I really like the Bonk Choi too, and he is another one of those plants. The twin sunflower is almost level 3. Repeater's not bad, and I think the other one is regular pea shooter. I think it's all of these guys right here. Yeah, these two as well, I believe. Maybe not the potato mine. Let me take a look. I've already forgot. No, he's definitely in Ancient Egypt too. And the cabbage bolt, which I don't really care much to use the cabbage bolt, but I suppose if I ever need a lot of lobbed power, he's going to be an option later? Question mark. But that's pretty much it for this episode. I'm Takamasak, and I'll see you later.